It's where the legends rise. It's the Currie Cup 2023. We're here on round 6 at the Downtouch Investment Stadium in Welkom. Griffons, the promoted side, coming in up against the champions, the Pumas. While the crowd is out here, it's a Sunday afternoon, and Welkom and people have come out in droves. What is good to see is the youngsters, while the weather is looking hella nice for them. 24 will be a maximum and just a minimum of 8 degrees. Well, it doesn't get better when you come down to the hotlands of rugby. Here, the Northern Free State has come out and showing all for what they do best with their custom-made motorbikes. And the kids are out here to enjoy. Well, this is the result that has happened over the Currie Cup in round 6. The Bulls were victorious by 4 points against the Sharks. And it was the Cheetahs who took themselves up on top of the log. And Griffons and the Pumas. Pumas still have a chance, just losing one game in the season. And that game was against the Sharks. Well, that's how it stands, but still a chance for the Pumas to get up there. Look at the points difference. That is key for them. It's that first game against the Bulls that really gives them that chance. And just 1 from 5 is the Griffons at the bottom. Yeah, the Pumas, the defending champions, coming out at this Downtouch Investment Stadium. Well, if you look into their side, they do have some good experience. Currie comes in at hooking position with Njabula Komeda on his tight head. Sharon Cakewood will be their captain. Look out for Timanza, who's really shown that he can fight against the most. And Francois Kleinart's menace in those breakdowns. Adam Kichima, Devin Williams at the back. He's 5 from 5 in terms of scoring tries. And this is the Griffons. HP Fonsqua right in hooking position. JJ Pretorius, the captain, will be leading from the front. And there's a Simba, Thomas Ongera, number 7. Big, strong carry from East Africa. It's time for him to shine today. Marquette September, ball carrying extraordinaire. Keanu fast on the outside. He can break any line. Oh, the defending champions suffered their first loss of the season on their trip down to Durban, and they lost, and now they'll be looking to bounce back just to make sure that things can stay up for them. They've had a brilliant start of the season. The Bulls game at Loftus was something that they really shouted out loud, that they were here to defend their championship. And the Griffons on the other side just promoted the champions of First Division, hosting at home the Bulls Slayers, you can call them, of what they did in winning that game. Well, all of that is happening. Joining me on the commentary as Mtunzi Fudge Mabeta. Mtunzi, we're up here at the bottom of the log and against the top of the log, the Pumas, the champions and the First Division champions. I mean, it is a game that is laid out here. It's on a Sunday afternoon. What a time to be alive.
Yeah, folks, great to be out here. It's hot. Weather, you mentioned it, it's nice. It's perfect for them. Not easy to travel out here to Welkom. Not easy to be out here at the Downtouch Investment Stadium and the Novavite Griffons. Well, unexpected, huge win against the Bulls. You mentioned that. They were flying high and they were trying to disrupt and get a result here. Last week against Western Province, so there's a little bit of tit for tat. They were in the game, but just had a few soft moments. And speaking to Denzel France, who know a little bit about a couple of the players, said they're just trying to cut that out in this game. Amy Barretron is our referee. Twengile Chateswe and our TMO and our assistant referees on the touchline. This should be an interesting one. Griffons just need to be consistent throughout the game, apply pressure and take their moments when they come.
That'll be key for the Griffons. The Novavite Griffons have really turned things around for themselves, got themselves promoted into Premier Division, and they're out here to compete. They're here to showcase what they do have in the Northern Free State. Back in the day, they used to be called the Purple People Eaters. Nowadays, they're Bull Slayers. Tennis de Beer, race is high and it's lofted. Making sure that they give it to their captain to carry JJ victorious. Sending to clear here as Richmond Bocha. That's a great exit here. On a brilliant, easy, simple way of moving the team forward.
Yeah, nothing much in it there. Exchange of passes there between some players that was nice and accurate.
Yeah.
And then that's a really good clearance from Richmond.
Let's go, gents, no huddle, thank you.
He's played in this position before, Currie. He's a baller. He's got really good ball handling skills.
Back 12.
But it's not used to playing this. So they'll be trying to apply some pressure. They've got a call Currie, Ambrose, Thomas in the middle.
Kirkwood gets it up in the front and they set up a driving maul. That's the Pumas into the 10-meter line of the Griffons now. Staying connected together and making yards up front.
Yep.
And staying very positive.
Use it once.
And now they have to track that ball back into the hands of Johan Sneeman. Alim Kijima in the midfield. Sneeman coming around the corner is Malembe Mbofu.
Not on the ball.
Recycled. And Pumas starting it very tight here. Last Tennis de Beer doesn't mind a carry from the fly half. Konefuri. Sneeman. Devin Williams, devastating player. Oh, talking about that, he sets up Shane Kirkwood. Closer, he's about inches away. The Pumas.
Balls up.
And Nkijima does well to rip the ball away from Richmond. Gocha going to the blind, and it's a start for the champions. They retain possession. And the reward now comes in for Dion Slambert, who has made 52 tackles. Man average is about 8 tackles a game. And a strong ball carrying. And now it shows what he's capable of.
Yeah, and what a short ball. Devin Williams is dangerous, and we're shot. Great angle from the captain, Kirkwood. He holds on to it. That's good maturity. Shows a little bit of pace, but Marquin September gets a hold of him. It's just too little, too late. They're reloading. The defenses in 6s and 7s. Petzer tries to call for the fold, but you can see the overlap clearly. Great finish from Slabert.
Dion Slabert. 11 caps and just been called upon throughout the 5 weekends of Currie Cup 2023. Now winning his 6th cap of this year. And Tennis de Beer. I'm seeing what influence he has on this side. The champions have been going strong with him in the pivot position. Strike from de Beer, and it's over. They go up in the lead, 7 points to 0.
I mean, when you've got strikers like Devin Williams, 5 tries in 5 games, he's going to cut the line. You have to come off of the line, and there as well, reloading, just too flat-footed, the defensive line. You can't allow the strike runners of this ailing Puma side to run at you. Very good playmaking work from the fullback and a solid finish for Slabert in the end.
Proficiency came from the forward pack with the driving maul and recycling of the ball. They stayed in connecting, and ball goes directly out. Kickoff, unfortunately, carrying a bit longer than he expected. Darren Hoffman.
Yeah, Hoffman just wanted to be accurate there. They've put themselves under some real pressure here now. That's a middle scrum. They'll have 2 sides to attack from. We've already seen the kind of mood Devin Williams is in. He'll probably join the line now. They'll have 2 lines, 2 sides to attack from. So difficult to defend against this as well, when you've got players who can pass very well and also use the boot.
Now, talking about those players who've got such an influence in this game, you don't look no further than Diego Apollos. 4 try assists, 5 tries this season. Man was taunted to be a big superstar as a junior, and he's finally found a place and found a home. Jimmy Stonehouse will be so happy to have unearthed that diamond that was already there. He's just cutting it up now. It's precision time.
Use it.
Strong scrum. Sneeman breaks to the blind. Ball behind Apollos, but De Beer trying to thread it through.
Ball back.
Ball is knocked backwards. Pumas, though, desperate. They get it. Currie from Dimaza. Sneeman calling for his forwards to get a bit closer, give him a blocker. Calls upon Malembe.
Let's go, 9.
Mpofu. Strike from Sneeman. It's a contestable one. Hoffman does well on the second bite. Well, all his advice for referees from the defensive side, holding on. Richman. Touches the sky with the kick, and the ball was touched, so that's not directly out.
Was touched, yes.
Ball was touched. Touched by the Pumas player, so that means possession retained by the Griffons.
Same for you, Griffons. No huddle. 9.
A little bit disjointed.
Blow the first scrum
That
forward.
stands of play from the ailing Pumas. Slow ball. Not accurate enough with that grubber. Tinas De Beer was trying to just stab through.
It was almost too far away from the line. If you can reach the line that you're trying to stick the grubber through, you have to take it into the hole and push it through. From square, good competing from Shane Kate. Sneeman, Dimaza spreading along. De Beer, miss pass. This is Diego Apollos.
Back.
Kleinans, Francois Kleinans, just mopping it up. Good open side play there. Connie Fourie
Tackle.
asked to carry it and give a bit of momentum. De Beer, Devin Williams. Straight ball out to the wide, and it's a strong big run from Stefan Couture, and he loses the ball. HP from square. Gocha into the hands of Ludio Williams.
Yep.
Petza. This is McKick September. Strong runner. Trying to go for that kick, and now the ball is grabbed up by the captain, JJ Pretorius. Gocha shot ball. That's a strong carry line from Willemse. They go wider to Williams. Strong defense from the Pumas. Petza on to Hoffman. Gocha. Carrier from Kirtley Thomas.
Yes, thank you.
Williams. Petza. Short ball to McKick
Advantage.
September. This is Dimaza. Looks for the ball, and Williams read it.
No advantage.
No advantage. 2 knocks from both sides. Heavy breathing out there.
So I've already got 2 assistants today. There's a lot of guys shouting the calls. Tell them no more holding, no more high tackles.
Rapid. Few mistakes, but both sides really reacting very quickly to the ball, trying to take advantage of those turnovers. He's been busy already, Marco in September. Yeah, that's a pretty there. He's got a nice little hole to half gap to run through, and he's a great ball carrier, September, but it's a good read from Dimaza, and then his opposite number, Williams. A little bit scrappy there.
Scored 3 tries this season in 5 games, and he's made 287 meters on gain line. 12 defenders beaten. His average is about 2 defenders beaten per game. The type of player we're talking about, September.
Crouch.
He's an important player for them. They'll need him. He's a strike runner for them, but he's got his hands full with Alim Gichima and Diego Apollos.
Youngsters full of life. Sneeman. Solid scrum from both sides. Complementary. Ball here for Sneeman. Williams to the blind side he goes. Backs on the inside because Gocha had overtracked. Sneeman. Ball is a bit slow. Good pressure from Williams. Dimaza gets into a bit of footwork, the old Dalian. Kirkwood, former UJ varsity cup player. Giovanni Sneeman now takes the matters on his own hands. Transfer pressure with the... No, it's a shot ball. Steckerling, Jade Steckerling. former Bulls player.
Push back here. Thank you.
Malembe Mpofu. Only way he knows is to go forward. Sneeman, De Beer looks the ball onto the inside. Kleinhardt leaves it behind, and it's a knock-on. We're asking questions, the Pumas.
They are, aren't they? And
Time off. We've got a prop down.
this will be a worry. Now the front rower, now more happy. The tight head. But this is a better line here. It stays nice and frosty on the inside there. Ongera, the man on debut. It's just awkward.
This is one of those situations in rugby where if you like an assisting tackler, you have to look around for those swinging feet that come around, and most of knee injuries do happen from that. As you were standing around, the guy was tackling, he swings around, and now you have to be doing like a bit of hurdling. You hurdle over that.
Got to watch out for it. The ailing Pumas have actually lost their hooker, a huge talent, Sean Swart. Something kind of similar, running through tackles, driving through. Oh, it just lands awkwardly. There's that swinging leg you were talking about, Bobs. Hopefully not too serious, but it didn't look good.
No, it's just an awkward situation. Not waiting, so you can't brace yourself, muscles relaxed and everything, and he comes across and it's behind, and the Achilles problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, tough one. Also remember, that's why it's so important to get into your defensive line nice and early, get into the right body shape, get nice and low. So difficult when you're running backwards.
Yeah, this is how it stands at the moment, Fudge. The Currie Cup standings, the Pumas here have got a chance. If they can pick up a bonus point, they can go ahead because of their points difference and the points they'll probably be scoring in this game. So the Cheetahs have really come back strongly after getting 61 points against the Pumas whilst their players are over in Europe. And the Cheetahs said, you know what, we ought to come here and show you who's the toughest of the Tigers.
Yeah, not easy as well. Ailing Pumas have been in some fantastic form, the current champions. That man, Jimmy Stonehouse, has done a lot of good things out in Nelspruit.
Let's talk about Jimmy. Jimmy is a kind of man that has brought a group of players around that he believes in, and has really given him a chance to be professional rugby players, and he's really kept it consistently. The retention of players is what matters to Jimmy, and the way that he's always trying to promote the younger players to go and play for biggest game or bigger franchises.
No, 100% buy-in from players is vital. We see it happening down in the Western Cape as well. And well, when your players want to play for you, your depth all of a sudden gets a little bit better, easier to replace players.
Running it down into the 22, good positioning from Williams, and then after that it goes for a little banana kick, left-footed kicker up against a left-hand side touchline. Only option he had. I mean, this man has really turned it up this season. Beating 17 defenders, averages about 3 beaten in each game. I mean, most carries, brings the ball back, counter-attacks, tries.
He's always just turned on, Devin Williams. That was a very good banana kick as well. Got a good meterage there.
Over the top they go to Williams. Williams is met by Kleinhardt right in the midst of the game. Pick and go from Pretorius. Oh, they've chosen violence to greet the Pumas with. That's physical. Petzer now carrying across the field a bit, but he gets the half from his outside backs. Williams jumps the gun, but he finds a bit of space for him. Richmond Gocha goes all the way to September. September bringing on his outside center. That's Keanu Fabs, former Grey High pupils. The 7's extraordinaire too. Niao Mohapi. This is Petzer now. He looks up and they shut it down there, but Diego Apollo's not giving him a chance to play.
Good work, Seven.
Richmond putting the players into play now as Hoffman, well handled by Mkhitima, who drives him back.
Sorry.
Now into the fullback, Thomas Smith, who gets met by Mpofu. Petzer says there's no space in front of us, maybe behind, but the ball is bouncing. Oh. Williams, one man to beat, but he goes for the safety of the touch. Doesn't find winding up his Petza. He wanted the man to stay on his outside, almost isolating him. Counteract from the Pumas. Slamberg. Good shot and a tackle onto him by Apollos, driving the lock back. Pumas. Richmond. Williams. A massive engine from the 8th man. Left-footed kick from Gocha. This is a brilliant kick. Oh, he split them in half. Oh, bisecting that. A little 3/4 back. Great kick from the scrum off.
Yeah, good identification of some green back there. Not only that, but it's the kick that he's chosen as well. Gives it a bit of top spin so that he can roll out. Great accuracy. Richmond, he's been on point, playing at a nice high tempo as well. But here's the big hit. Mpofu. It's a mismatch. Just really doesn't know where to go. It's too lateral from the fullback.
Very lateral. Easy pickings from Mpofu. Tennessee Bear drills it and drives it downfield. Thomas Smith and Hoffman in attendance. Smith goes high.
Get out! Get out!
Winder. Dimaza puts his name on it, but he doesn't catch it. Williams has to drop back, and this is Devin Williams, the fullback. Smith winds up. He looks up, he creates the space, and he creates deception. Keanu Fafs. Gocha, a 10, and that's on Garrett, the Simba. The Kenyan national side. September. Fafs. JJ Pretorius. Good strong tackle and a low tackle from Dawson. The loose hit from the Pumas.
He's lifted it.
Going to the width. Petza handled.
Thank you.
Griffons trying to reset now. Ball is slow. Players have to adjust tempo in this game. Williams. Kumede not rolling away.
I understand he is trapped in there. He's still on the wrong side. Slowing the ball down.
Oh, he lay down there like a mannequin.
Yeah, not sure anyone fell for that dummy from Williams, but what they're doing very well here, they're building phases. And although it's still a little bit lateral, not direct enough, they're not penetrating this Pumas defensive line. Pumas work off the ball with their defensive line very good as well. They're putting bodies in front of players. We've seen how much pressure Petz has been. No one falling for that one. But unfortunately, it's awkward there. Mohapi can't get out of there. They've won themselves a penalty. And working hard to retain the ball. Cleaning very nicely. That was a good little option as well there from Thomas Smith, running it up. So they'll be hoping to get some points now through Petza.
Robbie Petza. He's got 52 points in the Currie Cup. 11. He's got 3 tries. Now to make it 55 points in career points. Strike, and it's over. Great reward for possession. Great reward for the pressure they had inside the half of the champions.
You never really see the dog work, you know, the cleaners coming in, and those points belong to those cleaners working off the ball, even though they're going backwards. Very difficult.
Tennis to bear. Williams is underneath it. It looks up to the inside. Thomas Smith, easy exit. And it's a long one. Dimaza tracks back, one-handed pass. Feeling comfortable under this hot heat in Velcom. Dimaza is chasing now. Smith took it to Dimaza again, and another one-hander. Oh, Nim Kichima, cross kick. Diego Apollos, Steckling. Apollos, back on to the inside. Sneema, no, shake it back. Stop, I'm coming back for you. Sneeman says, why don't you pull out that handbrake?
Oh, it's a loose head, it's a mismatch. He knew exactly what he was doing. Just let him plant his feet there. Brenner Bater, see you later. Giovanni Sneijman, great kick there from Devin Williams. Gives it some great hang time. Good chase from Dimaza. Wonderful skill between the forwards and a wonderful in-out. Later is a loose head prop. Nice little dive there as well. Giovanni Sneijman, oh, easy as you like. He knows you'll beat him to the corner.
Oh, friend, even if it was touch rugby, he would have scored.
It's good play that from the Erling Pumas.
Kick pressure, chase line rewarded, players backing up the play, two centers right up with the chase. At the end, the patience, the communication from each player, unsighted who was running, who was coming, found the space for Sneijman, and now it's Tinus de Beer attempting this conversion. Erling Pumas, there's 2 tries ahead. Good game management rewarded. Well, he pulls this one, trying to fade it back on. But what a try from Sneijman.
Well, he knows, he's thinking about it. He's got 2 really tough games coming up, but this is a good play. Stechling does well. That's good play there as well from his outside center, Polis, but how's that for a finish? Sneijman.
Lead with the hands, get your feet up. Hoffman has to concentrate on this one. And he keeps it right in the middle. Great option. Malembe Mpofu goes up, and Williams.
Advantage.
It's uncomfortable, yeah, for the Pumas. And it's a knock-on from Griffons. It's an advantage. You can see the hand of Amy Barrett-Theron giving it to the big boys to plug up some yards. Sneijman.
Take him back. Advantage.
Yeah. Knowing that they've gone deep. Look at the running from Williams. Oh, well done from Thomas Smith to get in between ball and man. Gocha, oh, turning them around. This could be a 50-22. How is that bounce? Jaden Stechling does well to track back. Sneijman. So let's get out of here. Let's start off with the exit in the halfway line. Don't sleep on these Pumas.
Now they're working hard. Great sweeping that as well. This is a good little chip and chase. But take a look at Devin Williams, the skills. When he's on song, he's on song. Thomas Smith stays nice and away on the inside. That was an important piece of play from him. And Richmond finds space again, but very good clearance there from Sneijman.
Let's go, James.
Well, it's the Griffons now. Just inside the half of the Pumas. Van Squirt. Oh, play up in the front. It's a little trick play. The big man showing depth passes from Willemsen, Van Squirt, Ongera to Pizza, McCurry September. Richmond Gocha. Ball back on for Thomas Smith to shut down.
Knock back.
No, it's the hands, it's over. That's the transitional play. And Devin Williams, there's a bit of a chase here from Hoffman. Williams rolls back the years. And it says that's my 6th for the season.
6th game, 6th try. Devin Williams, devastating. That's his 20th all-time Currie Cup try there. Came out of absolutely nowhere. Very good play that from Stefan Kutsia as well. It's the transition. They get a turnover, throw and pass with that one hand, and there's no one in front of him. There's no one there. Look, he has to really push himself, but my goodness. Does Granwell Mateus come out of nowhere? Good chase there from him.
Oh, some quick players out in this field. Devin Williams on transition. Just the way that they reacted, the Pumas, very comfortable with chaos. Skill set to back it up.
He just knows when to plug into the attacking backline and create that overlap.
Yes.
Whether he's coming in between the centers, or he's coming in the fly position, or he's coming in around the wing. Very good play between himself and Stefan Kutsia. A joy to play with the experience of Williams. He's so clever, so quick, so skillful. Huge asset for this Erling Pumas side.
Yeah, with the conversion from Tinus de Beer. As we take a water break,
Time is off.
Yeah, it's a warm,
let's do a water break.
sweltering day in Welkom.
Yes.
And the players are not too sure what's going on. And it's just a water break and a bit of a strategy break here for the Griffons to recover. But this is where it all started, from that turnover. Look at the work they put on there, Fudge.
Yeah, immediately he knows. He knows. Mkichima knows exactly what he's doing. Get it to your playmaker. Look at Stickling working back. De Beer gives it to his winger. Winger says, let me just keep it in two hands. Draw and pass. There's the overlap. No one in front of him. And again, a tough one for the Griffons. From attacking, this is good reaction from Kijima, shutting down that inside ball. But the reaction here, it needs to be better. They need to try to dive on the ball, kill the ball, because this Pumas side love transition play. They know exactly what they're trying to do once that ball pops out. Give it to your playmaker.
This is good adjustment, defending tackle there from Kijima, but does well because the backing up defender, France Kleinans, the ball gets loose. Look at when Kijima comes off. We talk about a player playing the ball on the ground here. Kleinans. Whilst Kleinans playing the ball on the ground, does he have any influence onto it? He's an open side flanker. He's always going to be competing.
True, and well, great jackal of the ball as well, Kleinans.
Forward in contact,
having a look.
The pink player is off his feet and plays the ball, and he knocks it forward. So there's two knock-ons in that,
Okay.
and it was in one phase.
Okay, that's perfect. Captain, so JD, I'm cancelling the try. I'm going to go back. Are you saying scrum for the knock-on? Or are you saying playing it off his feet?
So the pink player is off his feet and plays the ball.
Okay, so we've got a penalty. Captain,
Fair
I'm
play,
cancelling the
fair
try.
call.
At that last breakdown, he was off his feet and he played the ball out of his hands. Okay. It's a penalty for off his feet.
Brilliant work. They're putting his body on the line,
JD,
Kleinans, but
it's about
unfortunately
number 10.
he is clearly playing the ball on the ground there. So the Griffons has kind of a get out of jail free here. That's what he does so well, Kleinans, going in there for the jackal.
Okay, no try. He's off his
So it'll be
feet.
interesting to see why they're choosing to go for posts. Stay in this game, keep the scoreboard ticking.
Well, that takes away the other try. Scratch it off on our record books. So William stays on 5 on 5.
I think he'll be getting a try somewhere in this game, though, the way he's been looking. He's everywhere.
Yeah, no, he's outstanding. He is the catalyst, especially on attack. Man has really shown up. I mean, what great rugby intelligence that he has. Has been a valuable asset to the Pumas. But now it's Robbie Petzer trying to half the lead that the Pumas have. Petzer just pulls it a bit. They still trail by 9 points. The Pumas will be kicking off from the 22. The locals, anticipation here. It's grippable.
Yeah, they want to see some rugger.
Yeah.
They want to see you go for touch. Let's see a maul there. Let's string together some pieces of play. But we might see that here now. Them receiving this 22 dropout.
And it got some good pricing too for beverages here. Hoffman. Willemse as an unfortunate pass is a bit low onto the big man. Currie there knocking it on. Jaco Willemse is an imposing figure.
Let's go, Pumas, please.
So easy for small mistakes like that to frustrate the team. I should be taking that one. It is a little bit low for him, but should be taking that one there. I think it's okay to pass it when he's that flat. 4 handling errors already for the Griffons.
It's never easy here in Welkom. Back in the days, there was a man called Jaco Boysen, 8th man. Oh, he made grown men cry.
He was a purple people
He
eater.
was an eater. Sneyman. Williams, playmaking position, goes on the wide pass. Apollos, look at the way he straightens. Over the gain line they go. Sneyman. Dimaza. Whirling to carry the ball, and over the gain line he goes too. Coming around the corner, Mkichima's line really opens it up for Sneyman. They retain possession. Mkichima says, I'll slow it down. They want to recycle the scrum off. Who can make it to the next ruck? Everyone is back into position, back to protocol. Sneyman, Tennis de Beer, Mkichima has come himself down. Oh, missed pass to Stickerling. Great dummy line from Dimaza. Sneyman, Mbofu. Quick ball, yeah, as expected for the Pumas. Currie, De Beer, it's an overlap. Williams. Oh, Paulus, what hands? Ball gone forward. But you have to love the fact that Devin Williams didn't go for the missed pass. Let the ball do the work.
They do that so well, this ailing Pumas side. They really do, and you're right, it's a systems sort of approach that they have here. Good work from Kichima, slowing it down so they can get their scrummy back and play that quick ball. Ooh, that's unlucky, that. Under pressure from Smith.
Okay.
I've got a tendency to just let good play go. But Diego has been outstanding. He's just been such a great capture for the Pumas. I mentioned already, he scored 5 tries in his 6th game now. Man has got 4 try assists. He's playing at outside centre. 8 Currie Cup caps, 5 tries.
And it's not just that. For me, it's the way he straightens the line. We saw that piece of play. Few phases later, we see his distribution skills as well. That's what you want from an outside center. Lucanio, I'm one of the best in the world, will tell you that.
The one thing at playing at center, you don't want to get 2 chances, you want to get 10 chances. If you mess up 2, at least you get 6 good ones.
You'll know a little bit about that, though. You're a center yourself.
I've seen that one day.
Yeah, great link up between himself, Tinus De Beer, and Alim Kichima.
Great quarter that. Really, they've done well. They should be proud of what they've produced so far. So much to go. 2 rounds in Currie Cup 2023, and they're scrumming like just a 1-rounder.
It's gone up. I've got 2 issues.
That's pressure.
He's keen. Malembe Mpofu's keen, and he's been busy as well, carrying it up. Playing some good, hard number 4 rugby.
I've already had a word with him.
But a little bit of an arm wrestle between these 2 tight 5s. Stefan Deyache and Neo Mohapi did well to recover there with that shove. Under pressure, ailing Pumas looking to get that turnover.
It is,
Griffons need to exit. Richmond has been really good from the base of the scrum. He's been good with his box kicks.
Crouch!
Yeah, left-footed scrum off.
Bind!
Just gives you a different read as a blindside winger. Will he play fast? Yeah, it's a short arm penalty inside the 22.
No stability from Pumas.
So easiest way is give the ball to Peta, and he can kick it out directly. Or they'll choose Hoffman.
It's a free kick. Here on the 5.
Clearing the lines, yeah, as the Griffons. You talked about an exit. That's a brilliant exit. All the way into the half.
Ooh, he's thumped that. He's thumped that. Useful. Very, very useful. They get an opportunity now to apply some pressure. Just not steady enough. They did have the warning from Amy Barrett-Teron, and you can see clearly just not supporting his weight. He's gone down to his knees, so he gets a short arm. The Griffons, good exit as well, but ailing Pumas will have to put him to the line out.
Cameron Dawson losing his footing there in a loose head for the Pumas. Former cheetah player. Those are the type of opportunities the Pumas do offer, especially when they're champions. To the midst of it, and it's Labbert.
Timing. He's through the middle.
Through the middle. Putting the pressure is on Guerra. Does he collapse it though? It's ball in the air or on the ground. Deemed to be on the ground. Dion, slap it. Williams got himself in a compromising position.
Good press off the line.
12.
They get slabbered behind
Just
the
make sure
advantage
when
line,
you
so
come
that's
in
the
to
first
receive that
box
flat
ticked,
line,
but you
when
have to
come
roll
on
out
the
of
ball
there.
over the line. Yep.
Body positioning so important. Put himself in trouble, and it's an easy one. And a problem now as well, because Devin Williams has got a huge left boot, favorable angle, and we've already seen how good they are with their mauls.
Maul has been a problem for the Griffons to withstand. Williams finds
I
a
agree.
touch.
Otherwise, I won't free kick you for numbers then.
It's good work, but he needed to roll towards the left, not the right there. Just swing around, Williams. Difficult to roll against the grain. Also takes a little bit longer.
10, please.
Good competing in the front there from Willemse. Stealing a ball from Kirkwood. And Currie, you mentioned that though, put pressure on him. It's not his preferred position, but he can do the job. Gocha. Oh, he kept that in field. What a kick, but what a take from Stefan Kutsia. His big is strong. And they blow out in that ruck time. De Beer now, Slabbert. Kijima. Williams. Stickling. Shows to the outside, but backs on to the inside. He finds the support on the inside. Sneeman. Dimaza. Feeling comfortable under the sun. De Beer. He's always willing to carry on himself, and if no one holds on onto him. Helped by the fact that he carries the ball square. This is Francois Kleinhans. Somehow fights himself back into the support of his foot. Sneeman going to the blind side. Miss pass on to Shane Kirkwood. Goes around a bit, makes a bit of yardage. Quick play from Bullfoot to Kijima. This is Gumede now. Njabs. Sneeman. Konefuri. Clearance from Sneeman. Look at that. Again to De Beer. Oh, numbers on the inside. Alim Kijima is trying to free his hands. Oh, now they're just going direct. Wait, Mbofu.
Would have been a good turnover, no advantage.
I love that.
Good work that from the hooker. HP Fansqua. Stopping that advantage is one inside a few meters. So important when you're so close to the try line, especially with such an organized approach from the ailing Pumas. They'll keep it direct. They'll keep turning those screws, and we've seen how easily they can get it into the wider channels. Difficult to defend against a side like that. Here we've seen Jabs Kumete going over the advantage line. Oh, it's a bit awkward there for Sneeman. He's got some big bodies in the way.
Quickly, Thompson, ball goes over the top though. Thomas, bigger party. Shane Kirkwood's got the ball back. Dimaza again. Oh, he's been good value this season. Pick and go from Bofu. He's been smelling blood. Great work, great reward for a man who's really carried strongly, making that jersey number 4 his. And good backing and faith shown by Jimmy Stonehouse, and paid back in spades by his work rate.
One of those players who's been racking the entire day. He's playing towards the ball. We saw him playing at scrummy position as well. He's there again, this time pick and go. First Currie Cup try for Malembe Mpofu. There's that work rate, and you're right, good reward, deserved. Dennis De Beer will be looking to get the conversion. Shouldn't be too difficult. Right in front of the sticks. It was him through that little half gap that got them into that play part of the pitch. Dimaza and Jabs Kumerde, heavyweights getting over the advantage line, and no defenders there for the Griffons. Malembe Mpofu, hardest work on the pitch so far.
It's great work from the Pumas, and they keep on scoring tries. It's their 3rd one this afternoon, after one that was denied because of some infringements in the breakdown. Lambert got a heavy strapping around his ankle. That's Kijima, and the try scorer, Malembe Mpofu. This is Hoffman now for the Griffons. Could see underneath it, jumps out to protect himself using the laws. Williams around the ankles. Sneeman asking Njabulo Gumede to carry for him. Wanna make that ruck longer to give himself space. Giovan Sneeman and pulls it into the touchline. Direct kick, so back to where he kicked it from.
Yeah, inaccurate that box kick there from Sneeman. But, well, they made the train nice and long at that ruck. Have to. They've got a 2.04 meter tall Currie Ambrose Thomas. If you know a thing or two about West Indian cricket, named after the famous bowler Currie Ambrose. Tall fella.
Griffins, they go to Sneema, to Willemse, coming around the corner now, stay tighted. Bacha, September, Makwit September, Pete puts a ball as a bounce. Bounce off the rugby ball. Most unkind, that oval ball.
Granol Matthijs, he's unlucky there. That was good play, some deception there, good lines.
Okay.
Just causing the Pumas defenders to think twice. You see Diego Apolis has to get tight. It opens up this good space. I think Pets has chosen the right option there. Just the bounce of the rugby ball. Unfortunate, not this time. Matthijs, keep chasing though. Might just get the reward.
And this gentleman I'm walking over here.
Timaza, that squad, that Timaza is getting attention. Really shown up this season.
Yes, as they peeled around,
Making that number 8 his jersey. He's grown in stature, he's grown in the way that he's played. 22 Currie Cup appearances, and the Pumas have given him that chance to play. And out here from Bloemfontein, trying to flex in Northern Free State.
Oh, that what a gentleman.
Oh, that's a gentleman, that. Hey, if you're going to put me on high heels, I might as well carry my bag.
Love is in the air in Welkom.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, so I can go time off and come up to you, JD. Okay, no problem.
Crowd has come out.
So just hoping for that first try to come, almost coming right for Matthijs that time. So just one or two moments where it looks like they're dangerous. Griffons can see how they're trying to dismantle the defensive line of the ailing Pumas.
Oh, no, we just take it.
But I think what they'll be worried about is their work rate on defense, making sure that they can cover those pillars a little bit better, get off the line, be more accurate with their tackles.
You can refer
The
that.
soft moments Denzel France was speaking about. Man spent many a year at the Bulls.
I didn't see it live. Can you tell me what we're looking at, please?
We're looking at head contact by a Pumas player.
Okay.
Such an unfortunate position.
Yeah, Dimaza there, looks like he's always in a high body position as well. It's a very good tackle from Kleinans.
He puts himself in such a position now that it's going to force the hand. When we're calling this by law, it's head-to-head clash, and there's no mitigating factor of dropping down on your hips. It's already happened. This is what we're looking at, Fudge. Kleinans is lows. That's where you want the height. Oh, Dimaza. Which way do you go here? No.
Well, a card will be shown, I think.
Yeah,
when you look at that picture, he needed to be in a lower body position. Even if he's going for the ball, there's lower your shoulders, lower your hips.
Yes, he's a bit of a victim because he gets a clash onto the head, but then he got himself into that position. Kleinans, that's textbook there.
That really is. He's wrapping the legs. He's going for the trunk, chopping those legs down. It's a very good tackle from him. He's shifted as well off of his channel. So
Adjusted inside, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Amy. We do have a direct head contact by Pumas number 8.
Okay, so we're dealing with a high tackle, direct head contact.
That's correct.
Okay.
It's head on head. However, there is a secondary tackler which changes the ball carrier's height and then makes the head contact.
Okay, so from this fact, JD, I'm on a yellow card for 8 Pumas.
That's correct, Amy.
Okay. So we do have the high tackle by 8 Pumas. There is direct head contact, but there's a secondary tackler which changes the height of the ball carrier. So we're going yellow card.
Great call.
8.
Yeah, great call. What a team, himself and Amy Bergeron make. Kwana Dimazo spent some time now in the naughty boys chair.
Just outside the 15.
I think that's the perfect call and well explained as well. Good work from Kleinans, just too high up. There are mitigating factors. It did affect the height of the ball carrier, and so it's a yellow card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it when it works. Technology.
High tackle, 8 Pumas. Yes.
It's not the David orders, it's when the other one happens. Deposited.
Yeah, Betts has chosen to take the 3 points here again as well. I think they're playing at home in front of a home crowd. Go for touch. Last 5 minutes of the game. He's missed one already. I think it does a world for your tight 5, especially. Just gets them into a bit more confidence, start playing a little bit harder, coming off the defensive line a bit more.
Better. This is all the respect of the Pumas, I guess. Defense. We've seen how hard it is to break. Now they want to take the points the easiest way. Maybe give him that. And sticking to their plan. They just trail now by 13. Tennis to bear. Man in the sin bin. Kwanda Dimaza for a head knock. And it goes long and deep, and it's Williams. Looks onto the inside to Thomas Smith, who's got a raking boot.
Kickoff just a bit too deep, not contestable enough, so it's an easy exit, and he's got a good boot on him, Smith. Williams knows that, plays it to him. Good exit that from the Griffons, especially after scoring some points. All the pressure now on that man, the cornerstone, Currie. Remember, they are down a man, why maybe the maul would have been a better option for the Griffons, but nonetheless, they've got the 3 points, 6 now.
On to Dion Slamberg. Will get to the gain, and they set up a driving maul, and it's been working to...
Same maul, defense shed it away.
Perfect pressure setter and a cooker. They got one man in the sin bin. Now they want to play tight with the forwards. Ball is down onto the ground for Snyman. Snyman to Gajima. Gajima brings Kutia onto the field.
Back.
Ball has gone backwards. Good pressure and a good read from Matisse. Playing ball on the ground was in Gajima.
There are a couple of very good reads there. Great shifting from Keanu Fers to catch Kutia coming around the corner. Very good outside center defense that. Switching channels, nice and accurate, applying the pressure. They get the reward. Oh, but the kick. You won't see him do that often, Tevin Williams.
He was already thinking about playing Jaden Stecheling. I think that was what's going through his head. First things first, stay in task. Yeah. Very soft mistake from a big pro.
It'll be less than 5, maybe about 3. Did you say 3? 2. Captain
Player is already asking for minutes.
Okay, let's form up.
Knowing that they are trailing in numbers. Man in the sin bin, Shane Kirkwood. I know Shane. coached him at UJ. Kind of man who will finish a 20-meter run, 20-minute run in 15.
Yeah, the Griffons players really need to empty the tank here now. They need to get a try in here, get a positive before they go into the cloaks.
Short ball, that is September. Richman coming around the corner is Ongeria. Well made from Kijima. Change of direction now. Dharma Smith. Oh, shows one.
He was next to the ball carrier.
It's good work from Smith. Richman Kocha. Yarko. Willemse.
No.
Kleinhans menacing that breakdown. Again, they meet. Kijima stands his ground on Ongeria. Pits a long pass. Thomas Smith, good hands. Oh, Keanu Phelps. Little chicken wing onto Matthijs. Stekeling. Tippy toes over the touchline. Good attacking play from the Griffons.
Yeah, good attacking play there, but again, just rushing it in the end. They got over the advantage line. They really had the ailing Pumas with their backs against the ropes there. Just good passing from Richmond. Petzer does well. Brilliant hands from Smith. He started it all with a little bit of good footwork through that gap, but hold on to it there, Fers. Got to play on your outside. He'll come in and clean. You've got a full field then to choose which players to choose. And remember, you're also upper man, so the overlap will come. Opportunity lost for the Griffons.
Keanu Phelps making that Cravenwick, Eastern Province Cravenwick side where he and Sergio Peterson lit up that Cravenwick a few years ago in Millburg. They were captained in by Jeremy Ward.
Hot steppers. They don't call Phelps twinkle toes for nothing, folks.
Mahanja was one of the wingers, not to forget to call him out. Tennis to bear. Says let's go for the oranges. Time to go reassess what has happened in this first half. Well, it's been a first half where there was a bit of a flex of muscle from the Pumas. Their forward pack really showing that can do with their set piece driving more. Devin Williams has really welcomed and shined up upon the screens and showing what he's capable of as a top pro. As the Pumas were on the lead, they scored 3 tries in this first half. They're 19 points to 6. Griffons trailing.
Get out of here.
I'm super excited to announce the new Sky Box is launching April 19th. And I can't wait to show you all the amazing new features that will transform your Sky experience. Take a look on April 19th.
The Phoenix. Friday, Sky Sports 7 beIN Sports.
Nope. April 30, Sky Movies premiere.
Earth is a masterpiece. A work of art unlike any other. This year, mark Earth Day with a week of carefully curated programs that celebrate the fragile beauty around us.
Earth can thrive, and together we can make this an even greener planet.
Earth Week starts tonight, 8:30 on BBC Earth.
Beast, streaming now on Sky Go for Sky Movie subscribers.
This April, we ask, what does it take?
Just like his dad.
To inspire a generation, unite a nation, and redefine the possible.
The kings of Europe, dethroned by the Greek gods!
Meet the heroes who have cemented their place in sporting folklore in a month of magical mayhem.
Absolutely brilliant.
Champions of Sport, Thursdays 8:30 in April on Rialto Documentary.
Chris Horsley, volcano explorer.
Absolutely incredible feeling.
Travels to the epicenter of nature's deadliest wonders.
Oh my word! The whole city's evacuating.
To collect critical life-saving data.
If you were hit by that would certainly take your life. Watch out!
The new series, Exploration Volcano, Fridays 8:30 on BBC Earth.
I'm super excited to announce the new Sky Box is launching April 19th. And I can't wait to show you all the amazing new features that will transform your Sky experience. Take a look on April 19th.
The sun is the powerhouse that's driving the aurora.
What's causing this? Why are these strikes of electricity coming out of these clouds and hitting the ground?
The new series, Spectacular Earth, Monday to Thursday, 8:30 on BBC Earth.
Fight for Life is back April 27 with the Rugby vs. League rivalry firing up again for I Am Home with the Hitman, Tutupo, v Kiwis cap Asotasi, Sevens Legend Forms, v Warriors Babe Almuina, Boxing Pros Liam Messer, v Justin Hodges, plus explosive NZ boxers Mikhailovich, Pampaloni, and headlining Miyamoto challenging for her first title fight. Fight for Life, April 27th, live on Sky Arena and Sky Sport Now pay-per-view. For more info, go to skyarena.co.nz.
The NRL Telstra Premiership, live on Sky Sport.
This is the ANZ Premiership. Pulse Steel, tonight, live Sky Sport 1.
After Currie Cup, it's the Pumas who scored 3 tries in that first half. 2 penalties coming on from the Griffons. The ailing Pumas and the Novafit Griffons. Well, it started off with the pressure build-up from the forward pack, from the driving maul. They created space and opportunity, and the big man, Slavic, scoring the first one, a blindside flanker.
Good low body position here from Slavic. That's what I like about it. 5 meters close to the try line. Take a look at that. Good ball carry, that good finish. Richmond was always good. Williams trying to sell someone. No one fell for the dummy, but bad tackle technique. He's found himself in a place where he just can't get out of there. Now more happy, so it was a penalty. And you can see clearly.
Stuck in that back of the bottom of that, could not roll away, sported by Amy Barrett, and that gave a chance to now Robbie Petter, who went in and he converted the try. 7 points to 3 it was at that stage. It was time for the Griffins to flex a bit of muscle, but then this happened. This was good work for Devin Williams to score. That's a try that was not given because man was playing the ball on the ground, and that went to change that whole situation to a penalty to the Griffins, which Robbie Petter stood up and converted.
Couple of penalties, they went for a couple that time. He missed it, got the one after that though, but it was all about the Pumas playing a good territory game. Man who's been working the hardest on the pitch, Malembe Mpofu, who's been playing towards the rucks, cleaning, looking for opportunities. It's good work. Dimas has been carrying really well. Gets over the advantage line, that's what's important, but the Griffins defense not folding.
And then from that, and this is where the yellow card happened. A low tackle from Kleinans, and Timaza, the man who was caught with his technique compromised, and it was a head clash and a yellow card and a penalty against the Pumas. The champions suffered another penalty kick at the post, and Petter this time converts. Here are the stats, and here's the graphics. What has happened in this first half here, Fudge?
Yeah, the Pumas possession and territory, controlling everything. Their set piece has been pretty solid, but the Griffins taking those penalties even though they were upper man instead of the maul.
So that's what it has been. Griffins though with just a 1 turnover conceded.
Anthony, ambulance service, what's happened?
Every minute of every day, the ambulance service answers our cries for help.
Is he breathing heavily?
No. We're coming as fast as we can. We've got multiple crews travelling.
Not knowing what you're going to get or what you're going to walk into.
Jennifer, can you talk to me, Macaulay?
He's been screaming in pain.
We're not going to get to them.
Everyone clear?
Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen next?
Wednesday, Ambulance, Prime.
It's time to get back on the road.
This is wild.
As their trek through the Aussie outback continues.
Mate, it's big and it's cheesy, Jimmy! Yeah!
Rod's starting to look a bit pale under the eyes. If he starts spewing, apparently that's the end of it.
New series, Opal Hunters Red Dirt Road Trip. Thursdays 8:30 on Discovery.
When MTV first hit, this was the biggest talk in the universe.
MTV dropped a grenade into our world.
Everybody was watching MTV.
People had it on like the radio.
It made international stars almost overnight.
We had no idea what was going to happen because of MTV.
It gave a visual representation to the artist that they did not have before.
You never looked at music the same way again.
Prime Rocks, Thursday with I Want My MTV.
Hey, Otto!
No. Get in here. Go! No, no, no. You are not taking over my bed. I have a cat.
You think you have to do everything on your own. But guess what? No one can.
Engineers go to school to design and construct machines like these.
These are the toughest machines in the world.
For just brute power, I don't think that anybody can touch us.
Pushing the limits of technology.
This is like a space shuttle on the water.
And projecting power.
These machines serve as a deterrent in peacetime.
But the ocean is an unforgiving environment.
What we're trying to do here is more challenging than anything that NASA has ever attempted.
5 for Mega Marine Machines. Tuesday.
Aussie rules for a reason.
That's something extraordinary. Straight into football folklore. Unbelievable. It's only one man to cover himself in glory. The Saints.
The AFL, live on Sky Sport. These Kiwis are set to soar in top flight European rugby.
This is going to be a belter.
They join international stars in the battle for the Heineken Champions Cup.
That was all class. This is electrifying. Superb try. What a finish. Take a bow. That is absolutely fantastic.
Heineken Champions Cup, live Sky Sport.
At half-time, it was the Pumas who were leading by 19 points to 6. They scored 3 tries in that first half against the Griffons as the Currie Cup, round 6. Well, the locals have come out, and it's a big day here in Welkom. And what a good thing that has happened for the Northern Free State to be in the Premier Division and to play the rugby after winning last year the champions of First Division. They've already had cause and upset. Yes, they are the Giant Slayers. They won against the Bulls here at home. And teams who will be coming here, they know that it will never be an easy one just to come up and rock up, and they will never roll over. And the boys are out here with the beverages.
Oh, what a day to have a picnic. Prize stands are out, cooler boxes out, camp chairs out.
Nog een enetje.
It's a good one. No tries in that first half, though. An interesting strategy to keep the scoreboard ticking for the Nova White Griffons. But new tops, now new jerseys, as is customary, as is traditional for this Pumas side. New energy. Next job.
New game, new start, new task. It's a brilliant way of keeping mental focus. Just a little bit of emotional intelligence from one of the experienced coaches, Jimmy Stonehouse. Well, you'll start off from the sin bin. Kwanda Dimaza had clash in that first half, mitigating factor was that the man was tackled and he was falling in the tackle. And him getting into that position, compromised himself. Just a yellow card and the penalty just converted by Robbie Pitts on the fly half from the Griffons. That's Shane Kirkwood, the captain of the Pumas and the defending champions of the Currie Cup. Off we go with Hoffman. High hanging kick, and what a take from Shane Kirkwood. And they set up a driving move. I love this tactic. Best way to gain momentum and to give yourself an easier exit. But this is good competing here from the Griffons. Sneeman, Kirkwood recycled himself quickly.
Take him back.
To Sneeman. De Beer just kicks it downfield. Petter has to make the decisions now. He lets the ball goes into his 22 and doesn't get the purchase he was seeking.
Yeah, unprofitable that. Unprofitable. Never let the rugby ball bounce. He knows how frustrated it is. Frustrating, that one. Came off the side of his boots, didn't get a good contact. Can see why he wanted the ball to roll into the 22 so he could kick it out direct.
Time sometimes could cause confusion. And the ball was tapped backwards. It's play on. Griffons are the ones that have taken the ball back into the 22. They haven't set up a phase. Yes, there's a phase after Petter got tackled.
Use it, Griffons!
Richmond Gocha. Kick from Dharma Smith. And he finds the touch. It's a great exit.
Good chase from Matthijs just to stop that quick throw in from Chase Stetling. So they put Kone under a little bit of pressure, but not too bad for a player who doesn't play hooker all the time.
Kone Furi goes on. That's Mbofu. Currie Furi around the corner into the vacuum. He goes, he's over the gain line and he rolls a bit, buying a bit of time. There's momentum from Amy Barrett. Great refereeing because he's staying in the moment. Around the corner, Shane Kirkwood beats a man around the outside. Smith and everyone is out there. De Beer, Kajima has to straighten it. Great read and play from the center, bringing the ball closer to supporters. It's Cameron Dawson with a little tip-on pass to Kleinans, who's well met by Fabs in the tackle. Sneeman here to Fourie, supported by Malembe Mbofu.
Not on the ball.
Sneeman, De Beer, ball back on the inside to Kutsia. Backing up is De Beer, now to the outside, Williams. Williams, well, the opportunity on his outside.
Good turnover.
Good counter from the Griffons. And well done from Dharma Smith. But the ball has gone to Diego Paulus for his 6th try of the season. Like a thief in the night they go.
The easiest one he'll score, Diego Paulus. It was a really good turnover that from Smith, the fullback. Dharma, 6th Currie Cup try, 6th game. Spoke a bit about his stats. He's been very, very good for the Airling Pumas. There's Smith on the ground now. He's got the turnover there. They need to just clean, but Sneeman does well just to disrupt. Good work from Tinus De Beer as well to stay nice and frosty. No one in front of Apollos.
Look at Diego Apollos, how he creates a space and going wide to create the 2-1-on-1. And it's just off the blow work from the young man. Appreciation of space. Understanding what was needed in the situation. And staying alive to possibilities.
So important in the game of rugby. Good draw and pass from that man, Tinus De Beer. He's really coming into his own in that fly-off berth.
Being back, being trusted, knowing that he does run this game. Jimmy Stornell's coaching him at school. Goes a long way. Trust between player and your leader of man on the field. And it strikes the upright, doesn't convert that one, but it's 24 points to 6 and a bonus point, important because that gets them to the top of the log.
Yeah, very important, but this is what Tinus De Beer brings. It's a good draw and pass, good work as well from Diego Apollos to run into that space.
Kajima, both that's Tinus de Beer, Hoffman to kick off the left winger. And it's a high kick, and it's a contestable one. That ball was tapped back. But look at the Pumas. They go behind the ball and they form that train, shoulders attached. Offside lines drawn. De Beer just kicks it downfield. He doesn't go for touch. Wants the Griffons to run back. His chase line is trusted. Oh, step from Dharma Smith beats Diego Apollos. Yaka Kutia with the turnover ball, looking back, ball on the inside. You have to understand which player you're playing with, because that ball was on.
No, it was on there. Kutia does so well with an American football pass, but the skills from Diego Apollos. Smith does well here, just to try and place it, but it's a bit scrappy. Kleinans, that's some clever work from the open sider there. He's so strong. Kutia ball in hand. Griffin's flanker gets him. Ooh, just needed to hold on to it. They're not expecting it at all, Kleinans.
Hard pass, not sympathetic at all. Not too many people have caught that.
Some will say you can always need to expect the ball, but it's a difficult one when you're in two minds. Opponents needed to hold on to it clean. Seen a couple of loose passes out there from both sides.
I've got both
24 points to 6. The Pumas lead. They've scored straight from the kickoff. And they've got their bonus point. They've got man in the sin bin now has come on. Kwanda Dimaza has joined the fray.
Maybe he didn't give you the message, but just hold his face, yeah? The number 3.
Richmond Kocha.
Crouch! Bind!
Direct translation, Richmond hero. Favor the brave, and the Griffons have gone to their forward pack to turn things around. That's a great scrum from last year's First Division champions. They put the pressure back on the Currie Cup champions of last season.
On the push, yeah.
Good one, that they need to celebrate that. Good to see Petzer giving those high fives. He knows, being the number 10, how important that was. They need to get back into this game. And in the game of rugby, you need ball possession to play some attacking rugby. It's sapping when you're defending so much, but this is a fantastic scrum. Brilliant work from the loose head, Stefan Tejaga. Good pressure coming as well from debutant Thomas Ongera. Locks have done well. They're going to have to do well again now. Kirtley, Ambrose, Thomas in the middle of this short line out. Couple of youngsters out there.
Ready to take on the field. He knows one day they'll be paying a ticket to come and watch him. Van Square. Goes to the back. Good competing from Kirkwood. Demiser spreading the ball. Kleinans, good carry from him. Over the gain line, Temi Talane go. Alim Kajima, Diego Apollos keeps the ball alive to Tinus de Beer. Doesn't mind the carry, sits one of the forwards down. Connie Foreen. And clearing the Pumas players. Slambert. Man has gone in front of the ball carrier.
Accidental obstruction.
And that's an accidental obstruction. Just a scrum.
Realistic position to receive that pass.
Slabbert needed to give it there, but I can see that was a hot line run by Kleinans. A little bit too hot. And it was actually quite smart for Slabbert to hold on to it, because it was overrun there from Kleinans. But it's on here. Again, they've had one or two of those plus. Ooh, that's good defense as well. They've stayed nice and frosty there. They've got Kleinans' number coming in for that short ball. Tough one there with the obstruction.
Maybe a bad read.
But a good opportunity this now for the Novovite Griffons. They're in the right place on the pitch. Got a little bit of a short side as well to use. Smith has come in there to create a two on two. So Tinus de Beer has to come across to the blind side. What will they do here, the Griffons? They need to be solid.
Richmond Gocha. And again that scrum. Cameron Dawson gets all his air miles from Airlink in one scrum. Taking a high picture view.
That's unnecessary.
It was like a drone in that scrum.
That's what I'm standing on this side.
Dr. Boyson's connection with Deaga and Van Schoor is really working on that far side. You can see the battle going on between himself and Dawson. It's made a difference, Dr. Boyson.
Yeah, the doctor administrating some.
Well, he's doctored the scrum off.
Bind!
We're looking as well now just to release it. Will they come to the blind? First things first. Nice and solid, nice and low.
A solid scrum. Jabula has done well to keep it up.
The ball's still on the other side, inside. No, both done on that side.
Oh, Kumedia.
No, they've been good all game.
To keep that ball,
They've been
that
good all
scrum
game.
up.
Let's sit higher, please.
It's so easy to just let go and let your foot kick in. Look at this.
It's so low, and she just needs to print. Look, elbows pointing upwards there. So it's good work from Kumede, but maybe a little bit overextended.
Diaga. Dr. Boyson has come on, and Schoor still there. And all of a sudden, two scrums. Pumas under pressure.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Solid platform from both sides. Gocha. McQuick Smith. That's what he does best, make yards for his side. Now this forward pack changing direction is Robbie Patzer. It's not getting away from Kumede, who does well to hang up with the fly half. A tight head straight off the scrumming. Quick tap play from Williams, but no communication.
Leave it now, Purple.
Purple has to leave it. It's on to the Pumas, who stretch the ball to Williams, puts it down on his left foot. There's a bit of space there. Does he kick it too far? Into touch directly.
Solid work from Kleinans to jump onto the ball there. It wasn't on the short pop pass. And Devin Williams saw that the Griffons defense had come up to stop the overlap, to stop that space. Like a good fullback, an experienced fullback, goes for the kick, but not accurate enough. So another opportunity for the Nova White Griffons. As it stands, with that bonus point, Erling Pumas trump the Toyota Cheetahs. Griffons not looking too good, but they'll definitely cherish and relish that win that they had, a single win for them.
Ball in, and it goes into Ambrose. And now, with September,
play on, balls out the ruck.
Corner for Reed, good read on the breakdown. Sneyman Tibea is calling him for the outside, and he takes on the forwards. It's a mismatch. He knows that he can make yards there.
Come off Griffons.
Ball came out of the Griffons.
It's not your ball. No, ball went out. Yeah, it was just a knock-on advantage.
And Neo Mohape, quick line out there was the dock. He thought it was there.
Taken out by Griffons.
It's a good steal out in those wider channels. Pumas players not reacting quick enough to Dennis De Beer. He did well to hold on to it, get over the advantage line. It has been a bit scrappy at ruck time for the Nova White Griffons. Again, just not accurate enough, not cleaning out the man. Placing as well, not using your body to place the ball past those feet.
Mbofu. Sneyman to Tibea. High hanging kick underneath it is Dharma Smith. Competing was Yaka Kutia, and then fast as well. Clean out from Hoffman. Retains position.
Use that, Griffons!
Richmond Gocha Counter-attack here coming in from Kwanda Dimaza.
Use it now!
Has to use it. Goes high. De Beer underneath it. Does well.
More.
And it's called a more. Great work from JJ. Pretorius, the captain of the Griffons.
Thanks, Shady. That's from a kick.
Isolating and keeping the man up in the air.
Yeah, really good work there. Granville Mates came in as well to add some extra strength. And that man, Tower, he's powerful. Spent some time at UJ. And his first opportunity here to play at this level. Debut. We haven't seen much of him, but then again, the Griffons haven't really played much rugby, taking those 2 penalties and those few mistakes, just not allowing them to build phases. But this was some strong work here from the Novavite Griffons to cause that maul and then get the turnover. So another scrum in the Pumas half.
Come on, gents, it's
Ongera comes from healthy rugby tradition. East of Africa, loaded with players, rugby loved by everyone. Uganda and Kenyan game, if you ever get to watch that game, what a derby that you get from 2 small nations in rugby terms, but big in heart and the love of the game.
Straight from a kick.
It's been a good battle here between these 2 front rows.
No.
We saw a fantastic scrum, solid as you like.
Strong and pressure again coming in from the Griffons. Pumas holding on. Kwanda Dimaza controlling the ball at the back. Sneeman, De Beer plays it flat and short, and a grabber is a superb one. Oh, Katia! Does he keep it in field? Or did what?
Thank you.
Let's see what they say here. It did touch the touchline. It's a 50-22 then.
Making subs.
So Takalashe.
Was it inside his half? 50-22.
That'll do, Ongera.
My turn.
Big ball carrier, a lot of power. What a chase from Kutsia, almost getting that try. Tall, big, lanky man gets into full gallop on that touchline.
I agree with you there, go.
Shane Kirkwood stolen 2 from the Griffons. Not easy with the height of Kirtley, Ambrose, Thomas.
Getting a sub. Here we go.
Yeah, Dawson. Karen Dawson making his way out, which means then Konefori will move on to the loose head position, which is very comfortable playing in that. And the throwing in responsibilities, we go to the reserve hooker, PJ Jacobs.
He's going off.
On his 2nd cap in Currie Cup 2023.
Yes, come on.
A few injury woes there, both front rowers.
Yeah, tighted now. And he is replaced by Simon Rule.
Okay, time back on.
Early changes, forced ones, but at the end still works to the same protocol. Ball to Malemba Mpofu, trickles back into their hands of the reserve hooker, PJ Jacobs. The maul, but then the Griffons are just so tenacious in their competing.
It's good work, good maul defense that. They've kept staying nice and busy, keep reloading. JJ Pretorius has done very well. Just to find the ball carrier to swim through that maul, not coming in from the side. Kocha in the thick of things as well. Good patience just to kill that maul and get the turnover.
Griffons have changed here with the J1 Juries coming on. 5 caps, 59 points, top point scorer. And then coming in, Duan Pretorius and CJ Kutsia. These are the experienced players that they do have on the bench. And now you could hear the crowd just lapping it up as they saw them running on. They bomb squad.
Want to give them something to shout about, something to celebrate.
time back on.
So it's all been about the ailing Pumas, though.
Crouch!
Impact player, spark plugs, we call it whatever. They're here to make a difference.
Safe! Hands on the scrum.
Hands in the scrum. There was no hook. Jeez. It's got all the rights to put that ball under the shoulder of the loose head.
Not your hands.
Yeah, silly one. The front rowers look a little bit confused at that one there, but all it does, it just allows the Pumas now to go for touch, set up that maul. And sneaky that.
Yes, numbers out. Then he must be clearly out. Thank you.
Jacobs, 5 meters out now, the Pumas. Bofu, reliable in the front. Now it's a momentum now for the Pumas, and Jacobs gets his try. The 5th one for the afternoon for the defending champions.
Yeah, it's his first Currie Cup try. PJ Jacobs have had a few changes in the front row. Simon Rowe on the pitch. PJ Jacobs slipped into the hooker position, and Currie goes to his favorite position at prop. But really, they've got a lovely rotation going. Simon Rowe, they've also got the power of Andre Fouchier on the bench as well. But this is where they're dangerous, and the Griffons, they've shown some grit, stopping them once or twice, but this time it's nice and low. They just don't have enough numbers in there, the Griffons as well. They've waited too long, and once it's rolling, try time for Jacobs.
It's good work here from the Pumas, converting again into the 22 of the Griffons. They go. This is De Beer now to attempt the conversion. 29 points to 26. 23 points in the lead, and we are just about to reach an hour and the game. Strike from De Beer. It's a good one. The ARs agree. Jimmy Stonehouse still demanding more.
Yeah, they choose not to jump up here. It's good work initially from Thomas with big number 5 for the Griffons, but it's just too late. The props stand off too long, and Jacobs, that's a good finish. Good patience shown from the reserve hooker.
Kicked off now by Juries. Goes long, and Dimanza obliges with the carry. Wind up by the 8th man. Good work for Sneeman, who looks for De Beer, who kicks it downfield in between the 2 players covering the touchlines. Back into the 22, so they've got a long way to carry back. Kutia. Oh, welcoming party for Duan Pretorius. Petsa under pressure from Sneeman.
Advantage, never onside.
Never onside though. Griffin's got an advantage. Jeez. Smith tries to chip. Drop kick from Currie. Love that reaction.
No, never onside.
Yeah, he's a baller. Loves a game of touch rugby. Currie clearly doesn't mind putting it on the boot either. Takes his opportunity so quickly as well. A couple of cramps out there. So yeah, the bets is just a little bit too flat. You see Sneeman's not ever on sides there, but look at that line, that defensive line from the Pumas, man on man. Very difficult for the Griffons. They need to have a strike runner. Kakalash is on the pitch now. They need to use him. September, very good strike runner as well.
The kick is not finding a touch as De Beer handles it just outside his 22 to Williams, who drills him back. Looking for that 50-20 to Peter. Ball back on the inside. Thomas Smith drills it downfield. Stickerling, supported by Williams, unleashes his siege gun. That was Hoffman. to Peta. Bit of kick tennis here. Williams slipped a bit.
No.
Kwanda Timaza. Good reaction. Good clean out from Williams.
No, back by Pumas.
Stekkeling. Malembe. Mpofu. Shane Kirkwood. Biggest scrum off you're going to find today. Up and under from De Beer. Doma Smith under pressure from Slubbert.
Can't play him without the ball. You got time to adjust.
Without the ball. 2 on Pretorius is keen to get that going. But I know some gentlemen, they will say, slow this thing down.
Man, you want to just control the game now. Play on your own terms if you're the Griffons. Try to get into position a little bit quicker. Get your forwards to get you over the advantage line. This is what the penalty was for. Donna Smith couldn't take it cleanly. There's that reaction again from the Pumas players diving on the ball, making sure that they get it back.
Fun score. Over the top they go. Good competing again, staying with the game. Williams knocks it on. It's an advantage to the Pumas.
No advantage. He had no view over my head. 2 and 1.
More changes coming up here for the Griffons.
Can we do a time check, please?
Diaga making waves now for Olani Jacobs.
I'll check for you now.
Coming on. The doctor's already there. Boyson and Dandre Dalport.
It was his birthday yesterday, Dandre Dalport. So I hope they won't eat too much cake. It's warm out there, and the Griffons will definitely be looking to run the ball now. There's that danger man. For sure comes on for Kleinans. Slubbert comes off the pitch. Van der Merwe comes on some fresh legs, and dangerous players as well. Busy players.
Andre Fouchier with 2 try assists in the season.
Crouch.
Scored 3 tries.
Bye.
Talk about this Puma side, the way they showed continuity in that start of the season, and they've kept on to it.
Collapsing on the far side.
Very efficient in the way that they go about their thing. The X-Men won't be happy with that first contribution. De Beer looking for the touchline. Finds it in the 10-meter line off the Griffons' territory.
Olani Jacobs is in there. Just can't hold his weight again. Overextension. Clearly you can see his legs straight out.
Jacobs gets a call from Connie Currie.
They fixed it. Thank you.
This is PJ. To Dimaza. That's for Shea. On to September. Oh, silly little one. That's a big, massive bust straight through the middle. Oh, play for Ruel. Van der Merwe. But their hands, though. And that midfield. Cutting them up like ribbons.
So well worked. What a way to get your first Currie Cup try. Van der Merwe fresh off the bench. This is good. Good play. Fouchier does well. It's good handling. Alim Kichima. What a short ball. What a line from Van der Merwe, and the determination to get there. Excellent.
Oh, he's a surgeon, or Alim Kichima. Just precision with that touch. And here it was the power of the loose forward coming off the bench trying to make an impact. I call them spark plugs.
And that, don't you just love it when a loose forward runs between your centers like that? Diego Apollos shifts wide a little bit, opens up like the Red Sea. Alim Kichima, softest hands, perfectly timed. This is very, very well worked. Set piece, good more. Look at that. Diego Apollos draws out the defense of the Griffons, and it's a cutting line, but the speed and determination, impressive from Van der Merwe.
To finish on the line break, a try assist for that man, Alim Kichima. And Roland will lift him now for that. Yannicka is on too for the Pumas. Take from Slabbe. Chris Wall, September. Kwanda Timaza. Big Chris Wall. De Beer just putting in the midfield. Pretorius looks across to Smith. There's a good chase line here from the Pumas. Kajima holding him up. It's called a tackle. He had to let him go. Touch the knees or touch the ground. Missed pass from Patzer. Onto a brute running CJ Katia. Williams dancing around the tackles. Soso Akalashi. In the mix it goes. This is Pretorius.
Ball is up in there.
And Danwaba PJ Jacobs kept the ball in the air. Somehow the Griffons have retained possession. Everyone is standing up flat. This is Olani Jacobs. He needs some help here on the edges. Williams. Oh, met in the tackle by PJ Jacobs. Ah, it's into the hands of Patzer. Great hands from Thomas Smith. Looks back onto the inside. It's gone a bit scrappy, but Mbofu says, let's go forward a bit. Settle things down. Chris Wall, September. Oh, it's catching up. A defender from Agalashe. So, but it's a high tackle. Chris Wall, September looked as if he was pulling chains.
A little bit of a speed wobble there.
Tackle on the breakaway, 20.
Great pace shown from the big man.
I know it's a bit tough because you're injured now, but it's unfortunately your fault.
Oh, nice one, Amy.
Thank you. Yellow card. Cynical high tackle on a breakaway.
He's only going to come back with 2 minutes left in the game. He knows exactly what he did. Yes, it's pop your shoulder, but look at this work.
Oh, it's brilliant. When you've got options, Yannicka gives him that there. And then it's just a little bit of a speed wobble. But Tagalash is there. That is a high tackle. Without a doubt, it's cynical yellow card.
It's a quick tap here from the Pumas, and it was a bully ball play. Big boy rugby.
They have been dominant. Their pack has been, you're right, bullying this Griffin side a little bit, not just on defense, but it's how they've been dominating that gain line. And Jacobs off the bench has got a brace. Taking this game on his shoulders, Jacobs, and just backing himself. Good pressure from Yannicka there to push him over.
If we want to play with the big boys, learn to lift the leg.
Yeah, tough day at the office for the Griffons.
And this Puma side, they are relentless and they will punish you.
And we spoke about that pillar defense, just not good enough. Crystal September breaks through, gets the penalty on the 5 meter, and they're playing with a bit of a higher tempo. Jacobs tap and go. Got the support from Yannicka. In for a second try.
Nice. Scoreboard now is looking one-sided. As Juice makes a long kick and Timaza. Oh, look at offload from Gwanda Timaza. Jade Stickling steps a man from about 5 meters out. He looks on his outside. Who's keeping up with the play?
Unlucky. Simon Raw.
Goodness, Simon Raw. Raw pace.
Raw pace indeed. Yeah, he knows he was close there. Jade Steckling, I mean, that's a good little step. Comes inside looking for support. Take a look at Raw. Good communication. Good skills to take it as well. And then he just throws it like a loaf of bread out wide. Slubbert had no one in front of him. Lungi Msenge comes onto the pitch for Stickling. A good player.
Oh, Lund, Sanger's pace. Saw this man at Varsity Cup. And it's just built like a sprinter. What opportunity he has there at the Pumas. Now he can live his life as a professional rugby player. And one of the best places to stay in the country, Nelspruit. Oh, the Lowveld. Beautiful.
So close to the Kruger National Park.
Okay,
a couple of these players, I'm sure, really enjoy being out there.
To Swaziland, Mozambique, not too far away. Tiger fish sharking. You know it. Caves and all. Beautiful country we have. Beautiful product we have as the Currie Cup since 1891, just delivering and rises of legends still coming up. Young names, young heroes. Future of South Africa. Strong from the Pumas, and they rushed them. Told you, they're tenacious.
Well, the picture will tell the story here. Clearly, it's not supporting his weight, especially his shoulders not opening up, not pulling that elbow up, not connecting onto his hooker tightly enough.
Straight enough, it wasn't perfectly straight.
Just being separated and forced to tilt inwards. Kwanda Timaza, definitely standout player of the match. Although he did have a yellow card, he's been everywhere. He's been running really hard, doing his job very, very well.
Busy man, Kwanda Timaza finally getting into his stride now at Currie Cup level. And it's a great touch trick. Oh, he's pulling the rabbit out of the hat. Oh, it's PJ Jacobs with the hat trick. He came on into the second half.
Yeah, they've just been accurate, the Pumas, haven't they? They've gone for the maul. They've kept to their guns. You mentioned it, Bobs. Protocol as per usual, and another good finish from Jacobs. Two of them come from a maul. The one was a tap and go. He can finish 5 meters away.
Oh, sending a definite statement to Jimmy Stonehouse.
And again, that's what you want in your squad, isn't it? That's what you want. Competition, healthy competition. We saw Corne Ferry, Sean Suarez has been injured. It will be a long injury as well, so they'll be very important. Brandon Thompson as well comes from the Cheetahs. Tinus De Pere is there. We saw Lundim Senge coming on for Jade Steckling.
He's got depth now, Jimmy.
He's got some depth.
Thompson hits the post. Says, I can do what you did, Tinus. Accuracy.
Yeah, but the subs really have made a difference. They've come with that fresh energy. The maul all of a sudden is clicking now. Griffons were able to just defend them in that arm wrestle, stay in the fight, deny them once or twice. But now it's open gates now. Bonus point win. You look at that points difference as well. Huge.
They've just been piling up points. The second time they've gone past the 50. Not the second time. It's actually the third time this season. Only in 6 games. There's Pumas average 5 tries a game. And it really does show how ruthless they are. Nkechima, Williams, Thompson, miss pass, long one. And Amy says, I'm not having that.
Oh, let the boys play.
Oh, let the boys play. If it's nice, do it twice.
Yeah, Amy knows it was a close one. Brandon Thompson, it was on out wide as well. Good accuracy, good soft hands in the midfield again. Alim Kichima linking up nicely. And yeah, Stefan Kutse needed to just be a little bit deeper there.
No, Jack, Amy, she played a bit of 7s. She understands a lot about passing, playing a 10 herself.
Okay.
Pumas clearly showing their intent, happy with the bonus point. Now they want to play a bit of rugby in the last, 6 minutes now of the game.
Okay.
The one thing you have to compliment the officials in this game, they've been superb.
Okay, let's warm up, please. Water off.
Nothing spoken about them. It's just the way that they've controlled, made the right calls, just calm demeanor has made these players react, and these gentlemen and the lady in the middle have really had a superb game. That's a flowing game because of them.
Yeah, no, definitely good calls. A couple of tight calls as well. I think they got it right every single time. The touchline judges TMO could call from Chatezweni and Emi Perturon. Well, she's been in the right place at the right time as well, isn't it? Even that forward pass, I think it was forward. And they've allowed for a fair contest in the mauls and the scrums and in the loose. It's been a bit scrappy, this game.
Yeah. Good scrum from the Pumas. Back this time.
Not scrumming straight.
Not scrumming straight. They chased around the corner. Simon Raw.
Straight forward first.
It's too quick in that scrum.
Raw pace.
Not
Raw
scrumming
pace.
straight. You must in the forward dominance first. Yeah.
This time they go for the maul now. Nova Vite Griffons, they'll want to get their first try of this fixture. So we're looking at the far side. And well, you can see clearly there's feet twisting around there towards the left. I think it's Yannicka, in fact.
Dandre Dalport goes to Ketley Thompson. Now JJ Pretorius got the ball, but just not connected enough. They found themselves on the ground, and the Pumas smuggling that ball backwards.
Yeah, PJ Jacobs knew what he was doing there. Silly penalty to give away. Good defense of that peel there with the maul, trying to confuse the defenses of the Pumas. So they'll have another bite at the cherry.
They lead by 44, but still desperate to defend.
Yeah, you can always expect that from Jimmy Stonehouse teams as well. They'll play to the final whistle. He's in his... Just can't do that. It's a good attempt from the Jackal, but you need to get out of there once you've had a goal.
Dandre Dalport, birthday boy. Last lob to out to the back, and it's a sack from the Pumas. So they have to get this ball out, otherwise someone's going to be offside. It's almost a big grab on Juries. Does a bounce pass to Peto, who's moved on to the centres for Pretorius, but now it's scrappy and it's just going backwards. Problem, Michael Bernardi has to use his huge force of birdie. Look at Demaza again, good read and a good passage of play. Yeah, ball back onto the inside, and now it's gone scrappy.
Accuracy at ruck time, big problem for the Griffons. The way they've been swarming Petter's channel as well makes it so difficult tackling players backwards. This time it's a little bit scrappy here. Brandon Thompson couldn't find a player. The Griffons can't hold on to it.
It's for much.
So Griffons will have the put in. Want to end off this game here at home on a high. Take some positives away from it. I think they need to just find a player, one of the loose trio. Spoke about how important Kakalashe is. We haven't seen much of the locks or the props. Just to take some pressure off of Petsa, off of that vacuum, off of that 10-12 channel.
Kakalashe, few seconds left. He's got about 30 seconds left on his yellow card, and he will join us with just 2 minutes to go. Yellow carded for dangerous high tackle. Pretorius again inaccuracy. Thompson, Diego, Paulus, stretching, checking the hamstrings of Devin Williams, and backed up to the inside.
Backwards.
Well, I'm saying it. Strong carry in the midfield from Yannicka. Criswell, September opened up for him.
You have a
if he didn't take that, someone will be calling him old names.
Criswell September loves a snipe.
Thank you.
Very good little pick and go from him there. We saw him already break through the line with one of those. That's his third Currie Cup try. And I think Jimmy Stonehouse will be happy with this performance. A bit of a scrappy game, very difficult to try to track success. Those pillars, a big issue for the Griffons. That's something they'll want to work on, especially when you're playing against players like September. They get to rucks so quickly. They already know what they want to do. Love taking 1 or 2 steps once they pick it up. So if you're not solid around those pillars, around the fringes, they'll always look to punish you.
Yeah, you'll be looking at conversions the whole day as Brendan Thompson goes over. Well, 57 points to 6. That's 51-point deficit here. This Pumas will punish you.
Yep, the Griffons were attacking, just not good enough there. Defense around those fringes, too easy for September, that. Tagalashe. Back. 15 men.
So to Demi coming back to stop the bleeding, yeah, for the Griffons. Driving maul again from the kickoff. Great ployer, enjoy this. Simon Raw. Man has warmed up to the occasion of them Mpofu. Tagalashe with the tackle. Retain possession, Raw. Man has shown what he can do. Alim Kichima! Oh, the no-looker was sick! Victorious! No, this is Thompson, Brendan Thompson. Kwanda, Timaza. Oh, back ball onto the inside, Lundy, Nsange. Pumas, Williams, Thompson, Apollos. Ball back on the inside. It's an exhibition of skill levels. Continuity. Oh, just like a clock running down. These boys are bringing it.
Yeah, the floodgates are open now. Brandon Thompson's been looking to attack. Gets his third Currie Cup try. It's really good work from the forwards. Mpofu, no-look pass. Alim Kichima, Diego Apollos, that center pairing in the thick of things again. Devin Williams, you must get worried when he takes it at first receiver. Here's Apollos, nice little cut inside, just lofts it up. Under the post. That's a good drawing pass. And there it is. Just lofts it up from Thompson. It's good play, forwards interchanging, good passing between the forwards and backs. Raw, Mpofu, good effect from the bench as well. Jimmy Stonehouse will be very, very happy with the squad performance here.
That's huge. That's huge for the program. They bring out 64 points to 6. The Griffons at home, they get to meet the champions, and the champions, they flex muscle. I say welcome and welcome. We're bringing in the Nelspruit, the Bombela feel. That's a man in pink who really dominated this game. That's been an outstanding forward pack, and in the bench, the impact players, they've just shown you the ambitions of the squad. It's 2023, it's Pumas doing what 2022 was like, just W's and wins. On their scoreboard, they go to the top of the log. That's 10 tries to nil, that's 64 points to 6. That's the Pumas, victorious and welcome.
Kia ora, Valentina. Welcome to UFC on Sky.
Rav hosts UFC's Best.
Thanks for having me on the show.
No worries at all.
Every Thursday, I'm porting UFC exclusives direct to you.
You are in for a treat. How's it all been going?
And it's made me feel like an amateur, to be honest.
Foot to the floor, just getting after it.
Saw Conor McGregor call me iconic.
Everyone in the top 10 can beat anyone.
Israel Adesanya is one of the best ever.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, exactly. UFC on Sky. New episode every Thursday, Sky Sport.
Hey, Otto!
No. Get in here. Go! No, no, no. You are not taking over my bed. I have a cat.
You think you have to do everything on your own? But guess what? No one can.
Kia ora, Valentina. Welcome to UFC on Sky.
Rav hosts UFC's Best.
Thanks for having me on the show.
No worries at all.
Every Thursday, I'm porting UFC exclusives direct to you.
You are in for a treat. How's it all been going?
And it's made me feel like an amateur, to be honest.
Foot to the floor, just getting after it.
Saw Conor McGregor call me iconic.
Everyone in the top 10 can beat anyone.
Israel Adesanya is one of the best ever.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, exactly. UFC on Sky. New episode every Thursday, Sky Sport.
Secret River Pro. Thursday, live Sky Sport. Coverage brought to you by World Surf League. Sky Sport serves you up the world's greatest tennis players at some of the most prestigious tournaments.
And yet another success story on the ATP Tour. Oh, you are kidding me. What a game this is turning into. That is unbelievably good. Oh, what a moment.
ATP Tour Masters 1000. Live Sky Sport.
Oh, that's exquisite.
We out here, yo. Where's my super fans at? Unbelievable. DHL Super Rugby Pacific.
Oh, how good.
Live, Sky Sport.
Previously on Carpool Keepers and Chloe.
I'm the only friend here in my family.
Hey.
Don't say the W word.
Yeah, the wind.
Oh, it doesn't exist in Wellington.
But will Doran pick them up on time on game day?
How do you call this again?
It's a fine, I think.
All right. Again with the fines. I'm sorry. There's still plenty of time before the game kicks off, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You excited?
So excited.
Can't wait.
Let's go.
Same here. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Woo! What do you want to listen to like hype yourselves up before game?
You know what I love?
What?
This one. Bit of Queen.
Okay.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Just really matters to me. I know all the words to this song.
Oh, this isn't your first rodeo, Lauren.
How do you deal with the nerves?
I think.
Oh my gosh.
Once I get onto
Sorry about the bumps.
I think once I get onto the field, all the nerves go, and then I can actually focus on the football. What about you guys?
I'm more worried if I'm not nervous. I think this.
Mama. Nice. Brie, you seem pretty relaxed to me. I don't think you get nervous, do you?
Oh my goodness. You are so wrong.
Oh, I've got you all wrong, have I?
It's all a mask.
Sing it, Brie.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo. What's the most embarrassing football-related moment you've had?
Getting caught dancing on camera last season.
Well, Lily Alfeld was clearly delighted.
Oh, that was so good, though.
Yeah, you kind of forget when you're in that moment, don't you, that there's cameras around. And
Did anyone give you any grief over your dance moves?
yeah, the whole team. So I dance like a mum.
From a...
He's just a poor boy from a poor family's life for this monstrosity. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. You can stop me and spit in my eye. Just trying to get out. Just trying to get right out of here.
Well, thanks for taking us to the game.
Nah, my pleasure. All the best out there.
Thanks so much.
And just know that everybody's behind you, okay? Good luck.
Day.
Woo!
Remember your bags, yeah. I hope they go well.
Imagine a show that's just like your WhatsApp group chat. Going off, there was pinging all night. Where you can salute your team. Everything went right for the Wellington Phoenix. Give your mates grief.
Why didn't you wear the shorts?
You said you wouldn't bring it up.
And show off your football nows.
I don't think America's going to do it this time round.
Welcome to the Kiwi Football Fix.
I love it. I think it's great.
Rip into the A-League, the Premier League, and all the build-up to the FIFA Women's World Cup.
Absolutely wonderful.
Kiwi Football Fix, Wednesday on Sky.